Well, I'll be. Looks like we are back. Three guys with common sense. My name is Quill Will. I'm signing again for Mr. Avatar Slang. You can't say the slang. Bringing all the elements to
Hmm.
what's going on.
I'm good. I'm good.
I see we got some fries over there. You sharing with the people or no?
No, I'm trying to stay COVID free so they can get their own.
Wow. I thought you were a socialist, man.
I am a socialist, and I don't believe in sharing bacteria
Oh, okay.
and viruses and whatever.
And we got the man of many names. We got Prosecco Mike, Mike Moolah, Mike Money, the $750 hoe himself.
Yep.
We have Mr. Blowing Small Money Fast himself,
Yep.
Dan Lime,
Yep.
the Beyonce of the whole operation, all of that, and then some.
Yeah, I call him his other name, Hole's right man, Michael Bleak.
Michael Bleak.
Yep.
Michael Bleak.
Yep.
What's going on, Mr. Money? Mike Money, what's happening?
Oh my God, we are back for another episode of Three Guys with Common Sense. First of all, let me start out by saying I am wearing one of the most comfortable shirts you can ever buy from anyone in South Jersey. This is criticalbrandclothing.com, criticalbrandclothing.com. It is my, I'm gonna just call him my nephew. It's going to sound complicated, but it's my nephew's clothing line. Shout out to my man Wob Jackson. I don't know if he wants me to say his real name, but I'm gonna say it anyway. JC Jackson. He got a clothing line. He's also a rapper out there in Trenton, Camden area. Shout out to my little nephew. Love you, little man. Well, he's not little anymore. He's in his 20s. But he got comfortable tees, comfortable clothing. Yes, I got the little money sign with the globe. And Derek got it up on the screen. It's comfortable clothing. He had a pop-up shop and I couldn't make it, but I told him I was going to buy 2 shirts, so I got a black one and a white one. My wife hates that I got a million black shirts, but we're here now. That's my promotion. Everybody go get your criticalbrandclothing.com. Go get that. Thank you for sharing the link, Derek. And hopefully my nephew sees this. If not, I'm going to tag him in to make sure he sees it. And, of course, I'm drinking the finest wine of Mary J. Blige, aging just like she is.
Personal favorite of his.
Oh, man, I drink this almost every week. I think I'm sipping on some No More Drama. It's just those rainy.
Little family affair?
Yeah, just those rainy days.
Can say, huh?
But we here, man. What are we starting out with?
Well, let's get the heavy stuff out of the way. Rest in peace to Kobe.
Yes.
Oh, you don't know how much you miss somebody until they're gone. But the influence of Kobe is very real in the NBA today. Unlike guys like Shaq and Charles Barkley, who spend their time shitting on players, thinking that is what's going to motivate them, Kobe took his time with many guys.
We'll talk about that later on in the pod.
Yeah, he took his time with many guys, Jason Tatum, Devin Booker, all these young cats, and really, just instilled those values and beliefs in them. So yeah, you still see that today. You got guys like Christian Wood, who only met Kobe in passing, coming into the league at the end of Kobe's career, saying, they're asking, what's the difference this year? Mamba mentality. That's all he had to say, and it's just one of those things where we love him, we miss him, and just sad not to have him here.
For one, let me say that, some people we really take for granted when they're here. And once they're gone, we realize that, maybe they was kind of underrated and underappreciated. And I think Kobe was one of those guys. Now, when you look at it, how underappreciated we took him for granted for what he was when he was here, let alone when he was gone. No one, and I mean no one, loved the game of basketball more than Kobe Bryant. No one worked as hard as they did to be the best that they could be in their abilities than Kobe Bryant. No one wanted to be the greatest father, the greatest author, the greatest influence,
Illustrator, director, all of that stuff.
director. He just wanted to be there for his family. No one wanted to do that more than Kobe Bryant, and I miss him. I got a Kobe jersey that I can't wait to rock this summer. I meant, I think of just the games against T-Mac, because everybody knows that I was a flat out T-Mac fanatic. I miss him going at it with Mike in the All-Star game in 03 where he's talking trash to Mike, and Mike's like, I got 6 now. No, calm down. I got 6. And I miss him. I remember the 81-point game, and of course the NBA Finals against the Orlando Magic. And I think I was telling Derek this the other day. Game 1, once I saw Kobe Bryant was on the other side of that floor, I said, we're losing this. It's a done deal. I don't care how or when we lose, but we're losing this series. He was a gut wrencher, man. When he got on that court, it was like by any means necessary. He was going to try. He was going to try to win. Prayers out to him and everybody else that lost their life in that tragic helicopter crash. Gigi Bryant's in my heart, in my prayers. And I pray for Vanessa Bryant and her and the rest of her family. It's tragic, and I pray for everybody in the Lakers community.
Okay, so my thing with Kobe Bryant is it's complicated because I think the Lakers fan base is like they're knowledgeable until it's time to talk about the Lakers. So that kind of made the Kobe Bryant thing weird for me when he was here. But when they're not around, I'm listening to them talk basketball and break down the game. That was always enjoyable. Like when he would talk with Bill Simmons or, that range right after his back-to-back championships. So like 2012 to 2015, I really enjoyed what he brought to the multimedia.
Mm-hmm.
Even back during the Kobe commercials, with like the Kanye West one, the Kobe system commercials.
Yeah.
It kind of helped me understand how he was as an athlete, like how he approached his game, and just seeing him cross over Kanye made me go, "Oh, that's what sports is about." Like you sharpen your skill, you got to sharpen your blade, no matter what your craft is. So that was like my connection to Kobe Bryant wasn't really fully a basketball one, although obviously he impressed me when he beat Phoenix in the conference finals that one year. But it wasn't really about basketball when I looked to hear Kobe Bryant talk.
Right. It's very well said what both of y'all said. He is a local boy, Lower Marion.
He gave me an autograph when I was 6. How did I forget that? I was like 5. I think he was my dad. I'm sorry, but that sprung a story. My dad was like, "Oh, you know who that is? That's Kobe Bryant." I was like, "What? I only know Michael Jordan." And he was like, "No, he's gonna be like him." I'm like, "Cool." But then later on, I was like, "Wait, I think my dad showed me that guy," and I asked him. He's like, "Yeah, you did. That was him." I was like, "Oops."
Wow.
Do you still have the autograph?
It's somewhere in my dad's house in North Carolina.
You might want to find that and hold on to it.
Yeah, but when you think about it, just scribble on the paper.
Wow.
I'm a socialist, remember?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Well,
All right.
what since we're on sad news, rest in peace, Larry King.
Rest in peace, Hank Aaron.
Yeah.
Home run, the real home run king.
The real home run king.
I know Barry Bonds was a home run king.
Well, should we say rest in peace to the ballot? Because that shit is a joke.
Oh, shoot.
I respect the Baseball Hall of Fame.
I don't.
But these writers are becoming more and more pretentious as the years go on. It's like, come on now, you can't be that arrogant to where you can't induct somebody like, I understand Kurt Schilling's a dick, but this is not the Hall of Fame of intangibles and a good spirit and a good heart. This is about skill on the field.
Right.
Now, do I understand why Barry and Mark McGuire and stuff aren't in? Yeah. Barry I feel differently about because he was a Hall of Famer before the juice.
Yep.
So I feel like even if you threw out all the post Juice stuff, he's a Hall of Famer regardless. So he should be in.
Quick question, Will, before you move on. Quick question. You've been watching baseball as long as you live. What was the best era? What was the best era of baseball?
He's about to lie.
No, he's not. He's going to tell the truth. What was the best era of baseball? What was the era where everybody used to run to their TVs to see Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire hit home runs every night?
You just let him into the answer.
No, I know, but that's the honest to goodness truth. I don't think it's not the best era in baseball, but it's the most important era in baseball because you have to take into consideration that was after the strike. They lost a ton of fans during that strike in the early 90s, and that's what got asses back in seats and eyes glued to the television. Was those home run chases? Because before then they were struggling.
That's like not putting Magic Johnson and Larry Bird in the Hall of Fame because they walked on the way to the dunk.
That's not why. That's the same thing.
I know.
Steroids is considered cheating.
I just wanted to say that.
Pete Rose not in.
Well, Pete Rose
should be in
on baseball.
He should be in still.
He never bet on his team.
Betting on baseball or steroids? Not to spin off. Right? Steroids. Why is steroids cheating? Because we're told that's cheating, but why is it cheating?
It helps with recovery time.
Don't help with my hand-eye coordination.
No, it don't. But it helps with recovery time. It helps.
That helps the small muscles, not the big muscles.
But Barry Bonds had one of the best hand-eye coordinations we've ever seen.
No, the best.
Okay. It didn't help. It didn't help in that department. So what?
No, it just helped. It helped him recover from injuries. It helped him stay on the field longer.
If I want to shrink my dick, that's on me. What y'all care about? If I want to make my head into an egg and I don't have no neck now, what y'all care about? Let me juice up and live a shorter life. Just put me in the Hall of Fame. That's it. Am I wrong, Quill?
Yeah.
The purists will say, I believe he should, like I said, I believe he should be in pre-steroids based on that. I level with but then again, you also have to take into consideration what he took wasn't considered a steroid until long after the fact. So technically, when he took it, it was legal.
I just forget why a substance is considered cheating. It's like
he took a Viagra.
Unless if a science person could get on and tell me one day why steroids is considered cheating, then I will.
Let's get Fauci.
Refrain. But it's
you got Fauci's number?
Yeah, let's.
No, I don't. If I had Fauci's number, he'd be with us right now.
My mom's a pharmacist. That's the closest thing to a scientist I can get.
That's actually very good.
No
wonder you came from money. That's why they call you Mike Money.
No,
okay.
No. Nope. That was the wrong correlation you made. Nope.
That's the right correlation because I'm not going to accuse you of being on drugs.
I was never on drugs.
See?
Only drugs I was on was allergy pills.
Okay.
Clarinex.
No, Claritin don't help shit. That shit clogs my my sperm.
You got it. You got it. So let's move on.
I don't know what that meant.
Let's get into the NFL Super Bowl. Jesus. No. Let's get into the NFL. Chad Wheeler. What the fuck is up? No, we ain't gonna start out with no damn Super Bowl. We're gonna start out with this woman beater, with this abuser, with this cock, with this con artist, with this.
Why are you talking like a white guy right now?
No, we're gonna get into him. Since you other outlets won't report on it, we will. Facebook already trying to shut us down. So why not go full throttle?
Somebody need to punch his face in like he punched that poor young lady face in.
Yeah. Well, let's get Ray Lewis to kick him in the face.
And he ain't been cut yet.
Oh,
ain't that crazy?
No, that was Ray Lewis killed somebody. It was the other Ray.
Rice.
Wow, yeah, Ray Rice.
Still on the same team at the time.
Well, you know.
No, I'm just saying that's ironic.
But once you find God, you know, that escapes everything. Shout out to Ray Lewis. Continue, cool.
Man,
God find.
I don't know if you all saw the images. He really beat this girl and then trying to say, I apologize. No, dog.
Don't work that way.
Nope.
And I don't.
And he ain't been cut yet. He ain't been cut.
He ain't been cut. I don't see ESPN, ABC News. I don't see none of y'all talking about it.
But Tyreek Hill or Kareem Hunt kicked the young lady, which is also wrong. Kicked the young lady, and that had round the clock coverage.
Keep that same energy. That's it.
That's all we asking for.
Keep that same energy. That's it.
That's all we asking
But
for.
like we said, fuck that smuck. Continue.
Mm-hmm.
Smuck.
All right. I guess let's talk about the Eagles real quick.
No. You said Super Bowl. No. We're not jumping into the Eagles. No, we're not doing that today.
We gotta do the Super Bowl first, Quill.
Yeah, we're not doing this. We got to talk about the most important thing. That's called the Super Bowl.
Neither one of us
Here's
are
a
in
fun
it.
fact for y'all.
Yeah, neither one of us are in it, but arguably now the greatest athlete in sports history is in it for the 10th time?
I got a hot take. Hot take time.
Uh-oh. Go ahead.
Y'all need to relax. Y'all as in society. Tom Brady is the best quarterback I've ever seen play. I can't speak for the time before I started watching football.
I agree with you. I've only been paying attention since 2005, though.
Okay. And I look back some too, and I did some number crunching, and I watched some plays and all that. But Brady's better than the only people who I'll consider. For me, Manning's not up there because even Brady loses to the Seahawks.
What's up there? You mean top 5?
He's not up for the GOAT discussion after the way I saw him go out against Seattle. You gotta give me 2 touchdowns. They will score 1.
Yeah.
So my hot take is what Brady did this year and against the Rams doesn't make him the GOAT for me. It's for all the other things because the Rams he stunk against the
Saints.
Not the Saints, the team that he just beat, the Packers. He had a terrible second half, and that defense helped him a lot.
Against the Saints, he had a terrible second half also.
Okay, I didn't look closely enough, so I'll take your word. But
I did crying.
Okay, my bad. But I do have him up there because of when he loses, at least he's making plays still, if that makes sense. He goes out like a winner. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because
that's my hot take.
That's because he's playing with his mind and not his body.
Kyle Lewis says Brady is the GOAT.
I don't give a damn what Kyle says.
He's the GOAT as in the greatest. Is he the greatest quarterback ever or the greatest football player ever?
You can't. I don't know. That's
I think he might be.
I don't want to turn to ESPN and start just saying things because it's
Oh no, I'm generally asking because I don't know.
No, yeah, and I'm saying that's really my answer. That's the ESPN way of doing it because it's I can't compare linebacker to running back.
Yeah, there's guys I consider Lawrence Taylor,
that's
Reggie White.
I was told Lawrence Taylor is the greatest.
Well, how you say yeah? Say something completely different from what I'm saying.
Who?
Quill.
Oh, I was about to say I was told Lawrence Taylor was the greatest, and I looked up where he went to college, and I agreed.
Oh my goodness!
My gosh!
Damn Tar Heels.
Sorry.
What's a Tar Heel anyway?
The tar on your heel. That's what the slaves walked when they was getting away.
That's a stupid name.
God damn it!
Wow. But all right, so we don't have to give our predictions yet because we got a couple of weeks.
Well, Slang already put $50 down on. You might as well just tell your team.
Where are my homies? Where they at? Where they at?
What the hell is that?
Mahomes. Where my homies?
That's his song.
I don't know.
That's better than the Yao Ming song. Yao Ming, Yao Ming, Yao Ming, Yao Ming.
I've never heard that in my life.
What?
That's the same as T.O.
Yeah, T.O.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
What?
LT is the best outside linebacker of all time. That is true.
And the killer is the greatest middle linebacker, right?
Sorry, Kyle. I just took in what you said.
Where did Kyle write this? I only see my cousin's comment. Shout out to Michael Delior. He's one of our newest listeners who loves our podcast now, by the way.
Find us on all streaming platforms.
All
go to hell.
Streaming platforms.
You might even find us on Pornhub now that they're so PG-13.
Yeah, they're not PG-13. They're just stopping people from putting up child porn.
No, that actually was bullshit. That was a hit. That actually was a hit. Did you actually read up on that?
I'm never going to read up on that, Quill.
So this is actually what happened. The two groups. This is a tangent. The two groups that attacked Pornhub were pornography advocacy groups. Okay. Now Pornhub self-reported.
Sounds right.
Pornhub self-reported that they had 118 violations in their history. Okay. Not and they owned up to that. They said that was wrong. But when you have places like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and all these other places who are racking up hundreds of thousands of violations, and you attack Pornhub, you get what I'm saying? Like it definitely was a hit. No, did Pornhub need to adjust? Yes, but it definitely was not near. It wasn't as bad as.
Why are we putting Pornhub right now?
I'm just putting the fact out there. The common sense.
Okay. Oh, you're right. I see what you did there.
Yeah. So it's just one of those things. Like they're the scapegoat. They were easy to get at. You know.
I don't understand anything you're saying. I just wanted to beat my meat.
That's all you're there for, anyway.
Just to feel disgusted right after you do it. Like, oh, this filth. I'll be back tomorrow.
I don't even know. Like, is that personal?
Sometimes you gotta give like a week break just so some more uploads could come. But now
ain't no uploads coming.
Yeah,
and
man.
Everything is from the 80s.
I can't. Well, I ain't watching no Dr. J. Bush pussy. I ain't looking at that. But I can't get into the scripted stuff. Like I need some kissing involved or something.
Right.
Jesus Christ, y'all just
we have a title and y'all not even close to staying on the title.
No, because people just start boning without kissing. What type of sick shit is that?
Y'all need some production value, something.
Right.
Shit.
Like Soldier Boy said, kiss me through the phone at least. Damn. Shout out to the GOAT Soldier Boy. But get us back on topic, Derek. We went off on a freaky tangent.
I got the Chiefs winning. I know y'all want me to predictions, but
we were talking about football. He said I got the Chiefs winning. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Derek.
I really think Mahomes is the most talented quarterback I've ever seen.
All my predictions been wrong. I had a Packers Bills Super Bowl.
I don't know why I like the Packers. Like,
that must have been on Madden. I thought of that. So I'm gonna pick the Bucks to win it all, just because I know it's not gonna happen.
Oh,
Brady for 7.
Why do y'all like the Packers? Like I didn't like they're cool, but like y'all had them beat
they were
the
combustible.
Like,
offensively, they were combustible, and they have a decent defense. They just didn't show up. That's really all that happened.
I don't know
football's
why.
one game. I get it.
I don't know why I picked him. I don't know anybody that even lives in Wisconsin. I really don't know why I picked him. I just picked him because Aaron Rodgers plays there.
You've been playing there for 10 years,
and
I love their corners. Fucking Kevin King. They got another young corner who's pretty good. They're good on the line. Kenny Clark. Was it Zadarius Smith and Preston Smith?
Me and Max Kellerman's football takes aren't far apart. That's why no one should ever ask me my football takes. All I know is my football knowledge starts from Donovan McNabb. Then I took a break, and then it re-ups back with Drew Brees. I know nothing else outside of the Saints. That's it. No one should ever take my football takes seriously. Don't ever listen to them. They're never right. I'm the guy who said that Chip Kelly was a great hire for the Sixers. I mean, for the Eagles.
That wasn't a hot take at the time, though. That people were on board with that.
But I said it not knowing who the hell Chip Kelly was.
You didn't know about him from the Oregon Ducks?
You don't watch college football?
Damn about college football.
I thought, but the Oregon Ducks were big that year.
The last college football games I cared about, Reggie Bush was there.
Wow.
I don't give a damn. I thought Matt Leinart was going to be the next Phillip Rivers.
So, Eagles nepotism?
I don't even know what nepotism means. But
nepotism is like, if I have a company, I'll be able to promote my cousins. My cousins will be able to move up in the company a lot easier, even if they're not that good.
Yeah, because do you have that graphic? Do you have that picture of the Eagles coach and then all his assistants? They literally look like family members.
Mike, you're not the best source for that because all white people look the same.
No. All all these white people look like Doug Funny. They all look like Doug
See,
Funny.
there's no one in this world that looks like Doug Funny.
Doug Funny looks like Doug Funny, and so does Nick Skoskowski, the Eagles' new coach. But then they hired a black man as the offensive coordinator to throw some shit in there. But y'all lost Deuce Stanley.
The quarterback.
Yeah, y'all. Why y'all let Deuce Stanley go?
We don't know how good or bad he is. He's a name.
Yeah, he's just a name.
It's all names. It's all.
That's what I'm saying. All these people are names. We don't know who good or bad. We listen to the radio, and there's people that break it down, and then we go off of that. But we don't know nothing.
They did keep Jeff Stoutland, the offensive line coach.
It means nothing to me.
That was that apparently that was mandatory from management that Jeff Stoutland had to be kept.
Okie dokie. But we're starting to get like first take with the Cowboys with the Eagles now. So can we move on?
So what's going on with the Saints, man?
Drew Brees hasn't said if he's retiring yet.
Wait,
so we don't know.
We get to be. We're first take when we talk about the Eagles, but not first take when we talk about the Saints.
Oh no, I didn't bring up the Saints. He asked about the Saints.
Oh well, right now we're appealing to our target market.
Oh, absolutely.
Because when I look at the maps, it says a lot of people from the eastern part of America.
Right.
That's true.
The listeners so far, which makes sense.
That's true. All right. What's next?
So
Quill, what's your Super Bowl prediction? You're waiting. You're waiting till next week.
Yeah, I need to think.
Ain't nothing to wait for. Mahomes, baby. I don't even care that much. I'm lying.
Derek's going with the Chiefs. I'm going with the Bucks just for the fuck of it.
Which really means you're going for the Chiefs.
Give me the Bucks.
I probably won't even watch the damn game, knowing me.
Give me Tommy.
Guy.
Yeah, give me Tommy. I'll go with the Bucks.
This guy. You just said I'm not gonna watch the game. Okay, here's my fun fact. Did y'all know the Super Bowl holds the record for the most watched thing of all time?
Not surprising.
Do you know what record it broke?
Kim Kardashian sex tape.
I'm talking about aired product in MASH, the series finale.
What about the opening of Walt Disneyland? Well, just Disneyland, not Walt Disneyland.
I'm talking about a program.
It was a program. It aired live.
I don't think that's that high, Mike.
July 17th, 1955.
I looked at the list. I don't think that was nowhere up there.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, it was 1955, Mike.
That's true.
So, like,
a lot of people listen more listen to it on the radio.
Yeah, see. And then it was the Saints Colts Super Bowl, and every year after it broke its own record until
that was February 7th, 2000. That was February 7th, 2010 in Miami, and the Who performed at halftime.
I didn't know who the Who was at the time, but I know who they are now.
To me, the Who was still Who.
What? Where? When? Why? How?
Cool. You don't know the Who?
I don't listen to grunge music.
That's not grunge. You just said that because you saw me and Tom talk about this morning, and you're like, you try to learn something and you didn't learn it.
What's that long tongue motherfucker? Is he grunge?
Who the?
Yoshi?
You talking about Gene Simmons?
No, Kiss.
That's not grunge.
That's not
grunge. Is like Kurt Cobain. Grunge is Nirvana.
That's grunge. I like that then.
You're so ready to make fun of it. It looks like. I like that.
I do like that. I didn't know that was grunge. Grunge sounds like like groggy music or something. Like I got Listerine in my throat and I'm gargling. That's what grunge means to me. So what was Kiss? Like,
Kiss is
like
classic.
Wayne's World was one of my favorite movies growing up. What type of rock and roll was that?
They're classic rock.
Yeah.
That's classic rock?
That is classic rock and roll.
Okay. I only know
right now.
I only know Bohemian Rhapsody. That's my favorite song.
Ever, man.
That's my favorite song by a white person ever.
He's from Egypt.
Who?
The main bull, I think,
Freddie
right?
Mercury.
Oh, Freddie Mercury. I watched his movie.
It's pretty good.
It was really good. I actually paid for it.
Kiss is considered hard rock and heavy metal.
Yeah, metal. That's what I was thinking. Heavy metal. That's that. Now that's white. Heavy metal. what heavy metal is to white people is what the locks is to black people.
I knew you were gonna say it, and I'm with it.
Wow.
The locks is like the locks is rats running across your head, black people. And metal is I'm snorting this coke and I'm gonna go lick some pussy, white people. That's white people.
That's how Griselda sounds to me. I'm like, wow.
Here we go. Yes. That's raising the projects, roaches, and rats, black people.
It's like what the image I have is like messed up bricks in the background. And I don't mean cocaine, I mean literal red bricks.
Like I forgot to tell you, Derek, I actually like Aerosmith. But Aerosmith, you know, they did a little coke and everything. And Journey is like the pony of rock. But when you think about all that other shit, like Kiss and Jeffrey Osborne, not Jeffrey Osborne, he's black. The Osborne family, them motherfuckers is white. That's real white people right there. When you talk about the Osborne family, that motherfucker was 50 and couldn't walk. That nigga was drugged up.
Biting the heads off of bats.
Oh my God, that's white people to the core. I'm telling you, and I might get some flack for this, but white people aren't racist. That's different white people. I'm talking about the crazy white folk that go around saying "fuck you, motherfucker" and all that stuff. That's real white. Fuck you, motherfucker. That's real white.
So you're talking like Bam Margera.
Oh, whoever he is. Yeah, that name right there, Bam Margera. Both of his parents are cousins in real life. That's white people. That's the realest white people you'll ever meet.
So they're the ones off of
that's President Roosevelt.
Remember that show
on
MTV where they used to fuck each other up, do real dumb shit like staple with balls, Jackass. Them motherfuckers.
That's white people. The white people that I think of is Jackass.
You know, the small person in there died recently. I think last year.
The dude from Austin Powers?
No. Wow.
Yo, Mike, you really don't be knowing anything.
I don't know these white people. I just said white people was jackasses. You think I know who the midget from Austin Powers' real name is?
I mean, the white guy in Austin Powers isn't on Jackass, Mike.
I didn't know that. I thought
it was a whole different world.
I told you I come from the locks. That's my type of people, the locks. I don't come from Manco. I didn't even know what Manco was till y'all brought it up.
You knew what Montgomery County was, Mike.
Yeah, I didn't know the abbreviation.
Okay,
you are something else. You are something else.
All right, let's move on because y'all going to get me canceled.
All right, first week in office for Joseph Robinette Biden.
He signed all type of shit.
Yeah, he just like put it on my desk.
I like the attention, but I gotta see first.
I know the one big thing that he did was working on discontinuing contracts for private prisons, which leads to corruption because those private prisons keep getting those contracts gives them incentive. They got to keep them things filled. It's not a cure-all because they can still get at the state level, and they can still get the illegal immigrants, so to speak. But that's something that directly affects Black people in a major way, and something that may actually be stopped. And so I want to applaud him for that. I think that's a big deal. Just those privatized prisons are making a killing off of Black people. Too many of us in there. So anything to put a dent in their pockets, I'm okay with.
I like the way you said that because I didn't know what the hell that meant. I was just happy that I can stop calling it a dub and start calling it a tub. Let me get 2 tubs, my nigga.
Wow. What do you think, Derek?
Let me get 2 tubs, my nigga. Let me get 2 Tubmans, my nigga. Let me get 220.
Cool. You're gonna be a Lupe listening socialist.
I just want 2 tubs. That's it.
Basically, you said everything I would have said. So let's hope for you yet.
Wow. Look at Governor Williams out here turning a new leaf. Turning a new leaf. Wow. I mean, they have a long way to go to earn trust. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. He's already signed more executive orders than the last few presidents combined in his first week. So let's see how much of this agenda he can get off. And I just find it funny that some of the Republicans are crying when in Trump's first week he tried to undo everything that Obama did. Of course, if there's philosophical differences, your work is going to get undone. It's just the nature of the game.
Welcome to the world.
That was a good song, by the way, by who was it? T.I. and Kid Cudi?
What?
Welcome to the world.
Oh, I was thinking you was going to say A Change Gonna Come by Sam Smith.
Oh, no.
No, I was really thinking Kevin Rudolph and Rick Ross.
I thought it was Love Calls by Kim.
Love is calling your name, girl, from the fire.
If it came out before 04, Mike knows it.
Love calls your name, babe. I think that was after 04.
Ooh,
That's one of my dad's favorite singers.
That's one of my favorite singers. I've seen him way too many times to count. Kim.
Kim?
Yes.
Kim. K-E-M.
Oh, I actually know who that is.
Kim Owens.
Who's the Kim of Liberia?
I don't know. They actually like superstars over there.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh God.
Kim is a contemporary superstar. Thank you very much.
Is
In your head? Gunna's a
No.
superstar. You don't know who that is?
Who?
Gunna. Mike shared a post with him. I'm like, Mike doesn't realize that's Gunna right there.
I hate you, Derek.
is Dwelle the never mind, because you don't know who Dwelle is.
Yes, I do.
Is he the Kim of Liberia?
He's not Liberian.
Continue. Just move on. Since we're still on music, French Montana came out and said that he's coming out with a song with Hov, and they
Let's
can
talk
keep
about
it.
it. Why are y'all so dismissive of that? Like, you don't know how it's going to sound with two people together. French Montana isn't.
I know.
Great.
I know exactly how it's going to sound. You want me to sing it?
It's going to get a Jay-Z throwaway verse. That's going to still be better.
You want me to sing it?
No.
Ha, it's me and Jigga Man. Ha, it's me and the Pigger Man.
I said I didn't want you to sing it.
It's me and the Figure Man. Ha, I got me some figures, man. Ha, mac and cheese. Ha, put a little bacon bits. Ha, I rap like I'm retarded. Ha, oh, you can't say that. I'm slow. Ha, that's how he raps. I don't want to hear that.
First of all, that's an exaggeration. You sounded more like.
I actually sounded better than him.
He can make a song.
Hold on, come on, like
I don't mean he can rap.
No,
he can rap enough to make a song. He's not.
No, he can make a song enough to rap.
Sure, but you don't know how it's going to sound. It might be a banger.
I wouldn't be going to sound like, huh?
I wouldn't be shocked if it was trash. It could be a banger.
Cheese.
How did it pop out come out? I said pop out. Pop that.
It sounded way better with him not on it.
How good did Unforgettable come out?
The beat is fire.
Exactly. So if he has a fire beat,
I don't want to hear him.
Well, you're gonna have to, Mike.
No, I don't. I can skip right to Jigga Man.
Well, my point is, everyone's like, keep the song. I'm like, the song could be good.
Yeah, turn me up for real. Yeah.
I mean, I might not like it because I'm not the biggest fan. Although randomly, I saw him at concert. I did see French Montana at concert.
It's me and the French man. Me and the bench man. Go sit on the bench, man. Turn me up to me and Blue Ivy. She wearing my rock chain like an ivy. Poison like ivy. Stole rock away from Dame. And I'm in the Hall of Fame. Tell Flunk Flex to keep my name out of his mouth. I'm a punch him in his mouth. Hope need to call me up. I'll be his ghostwriter.
I like Royce better.
I like Rhymefest better.
No, you don't.
I really don't.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, come on, America. Come on, Erica. Who gave me good head for watching? Good morning, America. Good day.
Me and Mike been arguing all week about, not even arguing, but he tried to nitpick my lyricist list and say Talib was a better lyricist than Royce.
He is.
You're crazy.
He is.
I'm going to ask that in the group.
A better lyricist than Royce. Talib Kweli is a better lyricist than Royce.
He's not a better technician than Royce. He was a better lyricist.
Right.
I don't see it.
Which Quill is basically saying he's a better MC, which I agree with.
No, tactician is an MC. That's lyricist. MC, because you said it's how you deliver the lines. I have this in writing.
No. How you deliver the rhymes is a rapper.
Oh my gosh.
It is.
I think you're deciphering this the way you want to, because I don't think that's the general definition.
No one said rhymes better out their mouth than Biggie Smalls. He's the greatest rapper you'll ever hear. But
We're gonna have to agree to disagree on this one.
But as an MC, Biggie wasn't better than Hove. Hove said better lines than Biggie, but Biggie said his rhymes better. That's two totally different things.
I see what you're saying, but I'm not fully agreeing on the way this deciphering the three terms.
How would you decipher it?
I would say Royce is better than Talib because I say he's a better lyricist because he has better lines. That
would make him a better MC.
No, to me, better MC is how you deliver the lines. And remember, you said this. I have a screenshot of you saying this. I think I could do too many screenshots. It was on a post. I asked you. I said, "What do you think?" And you like, "MC is how you deliver your lines." Oh no! I'm sorry. You said the opposite, and I said I think it's the opposite. But I also said I heard KRS say it the way I believe it to say it. So you know what? So to avoid the idea of semantics, because rather than arguing what we think a word means, that's not going to get us nowhere. We should argue what the truth is, what we think the truth is between the two rappers, if that makes sense.
The truth is Talib Kweli is a better lyricist than Royce, but I prefer Royce's lyricism over Talib Kweli.
Without using the terms, I'm gonna say I think Royce does better. I think Royce is more technical. I think his storytelling is on par with Talib's.
That's where I'm gonna start disagreeing with you.
That's fine. And I think
the first part I agree, not the second part.
Well, for me, also, if you're going to say the word lyricist, I think the words really matters.
Then Talib trumps him there.
You think Talib got words over Royce?
Yes.
Oh no. Okay. So we're just going to fundamentally disagree on that.
I've already established that 2 days ago or 3 days ago now.
Well, yeah, but that's not no viewer saw that, so it don't even matter.
I know. I'm just telling you. That's where I firmly disagree. I think Royce says rhymes better than Talib.
I
don't
see it. We care more about what Royce has to say than what Talib has to say.
I agree with that. That makes him a better MC.
I disagree, but that's subjective.
Now, I'm not saying that I'll listen to Talib over Royce. I'm not saying that at all.
Well, no, I get that. So Talib is like tier 1 to you?
Oh, absolutely.
Is Royce tier 1 or tier 2 for you?
I don't know how many people fit on the tiers.
You can fit as many as a tier. So it's like you're either a superstar or you're not. You're either an all-star or you're not. Like,
you think Royce is a superstar?
No. I was trying to put into NBA parallels.
Well, Royce would have to be tier 2 if we're going like that.
No. When I say NBA parallels, I'm saying
you're
either in that elite club or you're not. There's not a finite space. Like it's like this. If you could shoot, I could shoot. We're both good shooters. It doesn't have to be a finite space.
You know Talib, a parallel maybe. Really good, but not appreciated. I'm about to draw. Andre Iguodala, really good at a lot of the small things. Probably not appreciated, but probably has a chance to go into.
I had to take my headphones out because I couldn't even listen to that.
I didn't like that example, but I'm trying to find a medium with Derek here. Okay, if I was to make a tier, see, I don't know how tiers go because I don't rank it by tiers. But if I'm ranking lyricists, I can rattle off 8 right now over Royce, and Talib will be in that 8.
Okay, I believe that you would do that, but I don't.
but being in the top 15 to 20 ain't a snub. It's not.
I wouldn't call it a snub overall.
I don't
Actually,
find
you know,
nothing
it's a
wrong with
snub to me.
because you like them, which I
No,
understand.
no. You gotta stop. You gotta stop doing that because it's
That's
not
what it
about
is.
who I like.
That's what it
Because
is.
it was about who I liked. Because I told you. See, this is the issue right here. I told you this already. It was about who I liked. It would have been Logic, Big Sean, Kendrick, Cole. Because remember, I added Black Thought on my list too. But Black Thought is not a favorite of mine. I remember I
never said nothing about favorites. I said like.
That has nothing to do with liking either. Because I like obviously you can't fully fight bias, but you can do your best. But I'm like, it's not just about me liking Royce. Like I just think he's better than Talib.
And I told you where the wording kind of went south for me.
Mm-hmm.
Once you say the best I ever heard, that throws in a whole nother category.
Because there's always gonna be rappers that could be better, but if I didn't hear them, I can't argue for them. Which is why Talib even came up. Because I asked, have you ever heard Talib? I've listened.
Okay.
I've listened, but when I say ever heard, never. I'm saying when I mean heard, there's people like Evidence for. He's been in my face for years. I never heard of him. In my barber's. The barber at the barbershop I used to get cut at brought him up. I don't even know who that is. So I can't even argue that. When I mean ever heard, I never even took note of his existence. So like okay, no, yeah, I've heard Talib then that's easy. I did a project on him in 10th grade. Okay. So I was more so saying someone like Big L, he was just a name to me. I never really heard him like that. So if you told me Big L was better right now, if you had told me that, I wouldn't. I'd just be like, oh, fine. I don't know.
A better what? Lyricist?
At anything, because I'm just saying I can't speak for it. I don't know.
All right. Yeah, I wouldn't do that, but I like Big L.
Well, that's just a name. I don't know. I don't really know.
Well, the lyricist thing is kind of it could be open ended because what words could matter to you might not matter to me, and how. For me, lyricist doesn't matter how someone delivers it. It's just it's just the words being said.
Yeah.
It's like a poet at the end of the day.
Kinda. I mean, it depends.
Or like, how can I put this?
No, you're right with the poet thing, because a lot of poetry you read, you don't hear.
Right. So when I just listen to the words that Talib says lyrically, He's not on the untouchable range, but he would be like something under that. And I think Royce would be something under what Talib is, which ain't
who's untouchable range for you?
Untouchable lyrically?
Yeah.
Black Thought, Nas. It'll probably be only them two, lyrically. And then the next rail would be Mos Def, Talib, Scarface, Hove, Biggie. Well, I'll put Biggie in the first paragraph. Matter of fact, in the first tier, he's untouchable. But also, Biggie is the best rapper that I've ever heard. Just rapping words, he's the best rapper that I've ever heard. With that, but that goes into breath control and how you deliver everything. That's a whole different topic that we don't got to go there. But just lyrics, which is all I gotta do is hear you say the words. I don't need the beat. I don't need a song. I just gotta hear you say the words.
Quill, you chime in a little bit. Who do you like a lot? Like who's untouchable for you?
Black Thought really is like my gold standard. Okay. He's unfuckwittable. Definitely unfuckwittable. I'm like the same with Mike. Nas is up there. He's unfuckwittable to me. I would even put Hove in there. I just think those guys, and it's funny because Hove is different than those two. Like all of them guys are like really distinct. in a way, the way they put bars together, the way they put their lines together, the way they bring closure to lines. They might have opened up a line 4 or 5 bars ago and then bring closure to it later.
Right. Hove went. I didn't mean to cut you off, Quill, but since you brought up Hove really wanted to rap like Talib and Most Def in them, but he understood that doesn't sell. So he switched up his whole style of rapping to fit the mold that someone like me would gravitate to understand more. That makes a great MC to me. That's why I think Hove is the greatest, because to be able to dumb yourself down basically to an audience for them to understand, that's something. When you really want to rap like a superior to you, which if you listen to him on the Talib song, he actually raps like that with them. He knows how, I guess I'm saying is he knows how to dumb himself down to the audience.
I think you're saying it a little wrong.
Okay, I might be saying it wrong.
You mean the fact that he's able to jump into different lanes?
Yes.
Yeah, because I don't think dumbing yourself. I don't think bringing yourself down is a. I see when you say jumping into different types of rap. Yeah, I think that's a skill.
Yeah, it's like LeBron James could be plugged in with any roster and he will figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Right, Lonzo Ball.
Yeah. Hove will make the best out of a song with him and Juvenile, just like
Fresh Montana. Wow, see how that came full circle?
No, it didn't. But
I think it did.
No, because Hove is known for giving a throwaway line, which he does to Khaled all the time.
How about this? Wait till it happens. We don't even, like you said, the Quill a couple months ago. Let's hear it first.
I don't want it.
Well, he did with Detroit too, and you like, let's hear it first, Quill.
I don't remember anything about Detroit 2, by the way.
You don't have to remember the album. That's not the point.
I just
you know what? You're friends with Quill. You know what? You got promoted to mayor. Mike.
No. Because you missed what I just said. I said I did remember liking it. Quill just came out and said, fuck it.
Well,
liking it.
Well, no. Quill's tricky because he was like, I don't like it, but I'm going to give it a C+.
Oh, you know he's good for that. He comes from the No Child Left Behind era.
We're all from that era.
My point. That's the only reason why I passed 7th grade. In every class, I got a 70.
All right. Well, y'all know my gold standards. As gold as Mike's do-rag.
My gold standard is
Royce.
I like that gold standard. It's when you add best I ever heard. That's when I can give you pushback. But I only
give for me.
No, but I only give pushback to people that I really love and respect.
I don't care about none of that.
You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to. But for me to even question you on it, I must respect what you're saying because I want you to tell me more. I like this type of dialogue. You might not, but I do.
No, I do. It's just hard when people are walking through the projects on Clubhouse.
Wow.
But I just think if you're ever bored enough, listen to a Lupe song that you didn't think was exciting, and since you talk about reading, look up a random Lupe song and read along with it on Genius.com.
I love Lupe. I revisit Lupe all the time.
Okay.
Especially what's the album with the red and with the one that Morals was on? I listen to that all the time.
What? Tetsuo on Youth?
Yeah, the anniversary of that was what, last week, 2 weeks ago?
Something like that.
I like that album. I like all of Lupe's albums. The first two are like the tippity top, and everything else is like everything else.
Okay. Well, you didn't like Lasers.
No.
Well, that one. It wasn't his fault. That's the label.
Understandable.
I liked Lasers, although it wasn't what I was expecting, but I liked it.
I don't even like laser tag, so.
Wow.
All right, let's get into some basketball real quick.
What's up with some basketball? Bring us in, Quill. Talk about some basketball. Who playing tonight?
Sixers and Lakers. This is the first real measuring stick for the
What
Sixers.
time? So I could get that podcast up before.
7:30, I believe,
Okay.
in Philly. I think Joel Embiid needs a big game tonight.
He's going
against
against
Marcus Gasol.
he's going against his kryptonite, Marcus All.
He has to have a good game.
What you say, Derek?
Oh, watch his old ass.
He should. He should. You supposed to be the MVP, right? You should wash his ass, his old ass. Come on. Go ahead. Cool. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off.
It's just important. It's important for him to get off to a good start, avoid foul trouble. You want to see Ben Simmons be aggressive, and them just continue to take and make open shots. If they can do that, I think they have a good chance of beating the Lakers. Anthony Davis probably will spend some time guarding Joel as well. He hasn't had a ton of success. Joel's pretty much lit him up in their head-to-head matchups. So it'll be interesting to see. I like the Sixers in a close one. That's what I'm feeling. This is the battle of the two best teams.
Oh, we got some questions real quick. I can't bring them up right now, but can I ask them real quick?
Sure.
So, one of the listeners asked, "What do we think about Eminem? Is he the shit tier or God tier?"
He's the God tier.
Yeah.
Well, I was texting with Derek this 2 days ago. I don't know. Well, Derek told me when it all started. I'm no Eminem fan by any means, but we got to stop with this shitting on legend stuff when they've already been 20 years in the game and already submitted as a hip hop legend. We got to stop doing this. That's why everybody wants to shit on LL now. We got to stop doing this.
Like lyrically, like not like all time musically. He was asking lyrically.
Oh, he's on God level. Lyrically, he's on God level.
Over Talib or under Talib? Under? Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it. I want to listen to Talib again because you got him really high. I might miss it, but I'll give it a try.
Talib is top 10. Lock. Most definitely top 10. Lock.
We got Jadakiss.
15. Top 15 range. He's after them.
Okay. Second question. I'm going to get back to
like him and Styles.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was the question. Okay, never mind. We're getting back to basketball. I just saw the viewers' questions. It's not coming up the way it usually does.
Okay.
So, Mike, what do you think about the game tonight? Who you like?
I like an interesting game. I like a competitive game, and I like to see, a game that's toe to toe through the end. And let's see who is the best team on the floor tonight. Let's see what Ben Simmons can do. Let's see if Curry is still consistent. Tobias Harris is still consistent. Let's see MVP Embiid. Let's see top 2 all-time LeBron James. I see one of the greatest power forwards ever in AD. I just want to see a great competitive game, really. There's not really much I can add to that, but what I just said.
Right. What about you, Derek?
I don't know. Like, there's a reason I don't bet on regular season games. I don't know. Like, it's like this game showed me something about how the teams operate, but they're the me in the finals. Who knows? Like, we just talk about it because the Sixers, Lakers, and those are two franchises that naturally hate each other. But I mean, technically, the Lakers should win because a defense like that could show the quote unquote dysfunction in the Sixers, but I wouldn't be hurt if the Sixers lost. Like, they won last year. The Sixers didn't got the first round, so like if they somehow make Curry look a little normal, I'm not mad at that. We're probably a piece away. I just gotta see how Joel looks. I gotta see how the pieces look. I'm not gonna say I'm not too worried about the result. I just gotta see how it looks. So if I wasn't from Philly and I could fully remove myself out of it, I think naturally I would think the Lakers would win. Like they just score twos at a very easy rate. So they score twos so well that they don't even need a high 3-point percentage to win.
Right. I can see it. I think it's going to be interesting regardless. And my foot could be in my mouth once this game starts and someone's up by 25. But
Yeah,
well,
like regular season basketball, who knows?
Yeah, you never know. And we're in such a weird time now with these back-to-backs and players inside of a hotel for 24 hours. We don't know what to expect from what's going on, man. We really don't.
Right.
So,
right.
What else in sports do we need to talk about?
I thought that was it. I didn't see nothing
Quick
else.
question, viewers: should the Sixers go for Levine or Beal or somebody else? And what should they do for that? What should they give up for any of those people?
I don't think you need to sell the farm for Levine, meaning the farm is Ben Simmons. Somehow I think you could flip some of your assets for Levine. Bradley Beal is going to have to be Bradley for Simmons somehow.
That's the contracts match up too evenly. I did it on the trade machine. It's too even.
The problem is if the Nets are beefing up their roster like they say they are, then Beal and Embiid ain't enough. Well, nope. Beal, Embiid, and Tobias ain't enough. And if one of the three go down, you're really cooked. You're right back to where you was.
Well, you can say that about the Nets, to be honest, because they're the ones that are more injury prone.
Are they?
Kyrie? Embiid plays more games than Kyrie. If you really look at it, yeah. Okay. Remember, Kyrie went down for the whole season while Embiid played like 60-something games.
But who's more effective when they're on the court?
Recently, Embiid.
Yeah, recently Embiid. Depends on what you're looking for.
I don't have recency bias.
It's not recency bias. I'm just saying, like, because you gotta talk about this year too. You can't talk about 2016 with Kyrie. We're in 2021.
I know, and I know what happened last playoffs with Embiid.
Where was Kyrie last playoffs?
He wasn't there, which is
injured.
True.
So yeah,
he was, what? I don't want a 70% Embiid neither.
I take 70% of Embiid over 0 Kyrie. Well, we're talking in circles now.
I'm good.
So what'd you say?
I said I'm good on that.
Oh, so you'd rather have 0% Kyrie?
I'd rather have neither, to be honest with you. But you said Kyrie was injury prone like Embiid ain't. They both are.
Yeah, no, I think Kyrie's more injury prone than Embiid lately.
I disagree.
See,
now you put lately on it.
Well, that's what matters because you got to talk about since Embiid started playing.
And that's why I said I don't have recency bias.
What? 5 years is a good sample size.
No, it's not.
5 years of injuries is not a good sample size?
No. Whole career.
5 years. Wait, let's get this straight. So look at someone's injury history for the past 5 years, not good.
What I'm saying is Embiid is injury prone just like Kyrie is.
Well, then we're just going to disagree fundamentally because I think unless I'm remembering the stats wrong, I think Kyrie's injury history has been worse. Like, think about it. Kyrie had 2 season-ending surgeries in the past 5 years. He missed both postseasons.
So you rather have a 70% Embiid
over 0 Kyrie?
You're missing
or over what? No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
You're missing my point. I already told you. I'd rather have neither. No, I told you.
You kind of brought us to this point.
No, I said both are injury prone. That's what I was saying. You said
you brought up the idea of injury, so that nullifies them. So you can't go off of that.
Huh?
I'm saying you can't just point out Embiid's injury history like the Nets don't got injury history of their own.
I said they both do. I said both.
Okay, then we agree.
That's what I was saying. That you went off.
Why? I asked you though because I told you if I'm asking you, that means I need you to tell me.
That's why I said I'm going off of both. I'd rather.
Yeah, so I'm saying we agree then. Now that you told me.
Okay. Well, both have injury histories. Both teams, well, all 5 main players. Kyrie, no, 4 main players because Harden don't really get hurt like that.
No, Harden is pretty healthy.
Yeah, Kyrie, KD, Simmons, and because Simmons has missed postseason time. So is he injury prone? I say
I wouldn't say prone. Well,
So it's crazy. What Joel's missed? What 3 playoff games? 3, 2.
Which one?
2 when Markel broke his face.
Yeah.
In the Miami series, that ended up not mattering.
You broke up for a second. What'd you say?
We lost you.
We lost him.
I was just saying. I was saying Joel has only missed 3 games in the playoffs. 2 for the broken face that Markel gave him, and 1 for a bum knee against Brooklyn the following year. Outside of that,
If Embiid's not at 85 or up percent, I don't want him on the floor. The last postseason, which was against Austin, obviously he was below 85%. Which y'all, there's no way. Unless he was just so far gone in his head and not motivated.
I think it was.
I'm trying to give him a pass, and y'all reeling me in to not do it. Well, not you, Derek. It's with Quill just kind of question that, kind of reeling me in to say what I really.
You gotta say what you feel. You don't gotta give him a pass. Just say what you mean.
Oh, I don't think this nucleus can get the job done.
Get the job done, and
I don't think they're championship potential. Which I've been saying. I've been saying that for 2 years. I don't see it. But
I think
my mind could be changed.
I think
they don't have that drive. Like Embiid wants to be MVP, which is all fine and dandy. Do you want to be there to be effective for your team come the second round?
I think
that's two different things.
I see what you're saying. I think that's not a hard ask. I think he can. I think he could bring it. That doesn't mean he'll win, because it's like, who's the second best player? Is it Tobias or is it Ben?
That's also an issue.
You see what I'm saying? So,
and then I don't know what Embiid I'm getting every night. That's the other issue.
I even felt like against Boston, he put up the huge numbers, but they didn't mean anything because literally nobody else showed up.
Like Tobias didn't hit a 3 the whole series, so it's like I gotta see how a better team looks against a second round team. That's why I always bring the second round, like, because it's like Embiid brings it. Like you could be bad in the game. I'm like, all right, well, you had the mindset to bounce back.
Yeah.
My thing is, I'm not going to be mad at Embiid for Ben. Like Ben, I'm like, you stay in the corner and don't know what to do. I'm good on that. And the thing is, I think Ben's actually really good. Ben's really good, but he's not what Embiid needs as a second option.
That's why I don't think they'll ever win a championship together.
But like, I think the Ben and Embiid thing has to be too perfect. And when I mean too perfect, you got finesse Levine from Chicago. So that means you have to find a way to keep Ben.
Yep. And then you have to hope Levine can even play in the playoffs, because we never seen that happen.
Never, but
we don't know. We just don't know.
It can't be worse than Tobias against half of the Toronto series. It can't be worse than Tobias in some of those Toronto games and the first round of Boston. It can't be.
Understandable. I like arguing with you, brother, by the way.
I think that one was a fair join, the Embiid Tobias thing. It was just the injury part.
No, I was talking about the Embiid Kyrie thing. Were you more what argument you like better, the Embiid Kyrie or the Talib and Royce? Which one did you want to break my neck on more?
I didn't have a problem with the Kyrie one, actually.
Okay. I don't. But to be honest with you, I like Embiid more. Mm-hmm. My criticism on Embiid is because I know he could be better than what he is. That's my harsh criticism. That's
okay. See, the way I look at that is that Kyrie, we seen him doing the big stage, but who was he next to?
Right. That's true. So, I think I've seen peak Kyrie already. I think.
Okay, but with Embiid, it's like I don't want to talk about the drive thing too much, because it's like if he's next to LeBron, we ain't talking about drive.
That's true.
So it's like I can't say that's why Kyrie and B is not going to be a clean argument because it's like we saw him next to Love and LeBron, and B's next to Ben.
But LeBron doesn't motivate everybody.
I'm just talking about talent level. LeBron can get it done.
Get the most out of. I mean, he got the most out of Mo Williams.
Or even if he doesn't get it out of Mo Williams, he's not going to give you he's not going to give you 1 point in a game.
Well,
you need your second best player or your first best player to give you more than 1 point in the playoff game.
He gave
or to not stand a corner and be lost.
He did that against the Mavericks.
Who?
LeBron.
8 is more than 1.
8 is more than 1, so I'll give you that.
And he took the shot. Ben was just standing.
That's true. All right. So Quill kind of sat back and let me and Derek banter. That's actually what our text messages look like, Quill, outside of you. if only you knew. But me and Derek now back real quick. We have our little banter and then we forget all about it.
I know when to hold and when to fold.
Oh, of course. Know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. Know when
you
to
use Joy Taylor today, Quill?
Huh?
You use Joy Taylor today?
Did I enjoy Taylor?
Jesus Christ.
Joy Taylor, Molly Carum.
Isn't that Jalen Rose's wife?
Yes.
Joy Taylor, fine ass. Oh my gosh. She's fine.
Wow.
Yeah, I think most people would agree.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's close this up.
Let's do it.
Any last words?
Last words, Derek.
Avatar's the GOAT. Lupe's the GOAT. Royce is the GOAT.
Go ahead, Quill.
Well, spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Shout out to Biggie.
It looks like one of Derek's family members watching from Fayetteville.
Shout out to Fayetteville.
Shout out to Fayetteville. Derek, Dennis Slanger.
Dad.
Your dad. Shout out to
Shout out to Mr. Slanger.
Shout out to Mr. Slanger.
Oh, he commented? I can't see it because I'm operating these screens.
He's watching from Fayetteville.
Yeah, that's where he lives.
Shout out to Mr. Slanger. Mr. Slanger, I just want to tell you, your son is a jewel. He is the engine for this podcast. I'm Beyonce, but he is the engine for this podcast. This podcast doesn't move without Derek. Me and him have our little banters. Please don't feel insulted by it. That's just how I talk.
I don't think he cares.
That's okay. But I'm just gonna end it with I love your son, I think. And no, but let me get my final thoughts out. I'm not going to do the GOAT thing. I do that every week. But I'm going to watch the Tiger. I'm going to watch the Tiger Woods documentary. I want to watch that One Night in Miami, and I got a lot of stuff to watch with little time. But I am going into with Michael Jordan as the GOAT.
Okay. I like LeBron better.
Shut up.
All
right. My wife's yelling at my son, so I think it's time for me to go.
Same for me.
All right. Well, we out of here.
Your wife yelling at your son?
What? I got to get out of here.
Oh, okay. All right. See y'all. Bye.